the last class we had seen how the partners distribute the profits among themselves, and in order to appropriate the profits among the partners, we have to prepare a separate account which is called as profit and loss appropriation account. And for that we have seen two examples. We have taken two examples, and thereby we have seen how the profit and loss appropriation account of a partnership firm is prepared. Today we will take one more example so that it will be clarified the preparation of the profit and loss appropriation account. I have an example here. There are two partners, Arun and Varun. So highlights of the problem I will write here. That is, there are two partners, Arun and Varun, and their profit sharing ratio is 2:1, and their capital, their opening capital is 80,000, that is Arun's capital is 80,000 and Varun's capital is 50,000. Then for that particular year their profit is rupees 20,000. The profit for the partnership firm is 20,000, and this 20,000 profit has been calculated before allowing certain items. And what are those items? First one is interest on capital. Interest on capital is not adjusted, that is 8% on the capital of the partners. Then interest on drawing is also not adjusted, that is on Arun's drawings it is 2,000 and on Varun's drawings it is 2,500. Then salary. Salary is for Arun, that is 3,000 rupees per annum, and Varun is not getting any salary from the partnership firm. Then commission. Commission is given or is payable to Arun, that is 2,000 rupees per annum. So these are the things which are not adjusted. That is, the profit for the year is 20,000, but while calculating this 20,000 net profit, these four items were not adjusted, and these are interest on capital, interest on drawings, then salary and commission. Now what we have to do is we have to adjust these things, and we have to find out the remaining profit which can only be distributed among the partners. So that we will see by preparing the profit and loss appropriation account. Let us prepare the profit and loss appropriation account. Don't forget to write the sides of the account, that is debit side and the credit side. Then title of the account, that is profit and loss appropriation account. For the year ended 31st March 2016. The column heading particulars, amount in rupees, particulars and amount in rupees. Then first of all what we have to do is, while preparing the profit and loss appropriation account, we have to transfer the, while preparing the profit and loss appropriation account, first we have to transfer the net profit from the profit and loss account to profit and loss appropriation account. For that, entry is profit and loss account debted to profit and loss appropriation account. Profit and loss appropriation account credited by profit and loss account. The net profit is rupees 20,000. After this, out of this 20,000, we have to adjust these things. Interest on capital will be taken on the debit side to interest on capital. See here, Arun's capital is 80,000. On 80,000, how much interest? 8% interest. So 8% interest on 80,000 comes to rupees 6,400. And Varun's capital is 50,000, and on that 8% interest comes to rupees 4,000. So total interest on drawings is 10,000. The interest on capital is 10,400. Then what else has to be adjusted? Interest on drawings. So interest on drawings will be adjusted on the credit side. Interest on drawings, that is, on Arun's drawings it is 2,000, and on Varun's drawings it is 2,500. So the total interest on drawings comes to rupees 4,500. Then we have to adjust salary only to Arun, that to 3,000 rupees per annum. So per year salary is given, so itself has to be taken here. To Arun's salary. So Arun's salary is 3,000. Then commission to Varun, we have to adjust to Varun's commission. It is 2,000. Okay, so we have adjusted interest on capital, interest on drawings, salary to Arun, then commission of Varun we have adjusted. Now we have to find out how much profit remains. So for that we have to balance this account. So here you can see credit side total is more than the debit side. The same total we are going to write on both the sides, that is 24,500 drawings. So remember, if there is partnership deed and if it is mentioned in that to charge the interest on drawings, then only the interest can be charged. Otherwise, no interest will be calculated on the drawings of the partners. Okay. So here we have to consider two situations. First one is when fixed amounts are withdrawn at fixed intervals. So, when the fixed amount is withdrawn by the partners as drawings at fixed intervals or at a fixed time period, then we have to apply the average period method or shortcut method we may apply. So, under this situation, we have to apply the shortcut method, which is also called as average period method. So, under this method, what happens is, under this method, the interest on drawings is charged on the total drawings of the partner at a fixed rate of interest for an average period. For an average period, the interest on the drawings of the partners will be calculated at a fixed rate of interest. So, in this method, first of all, we have to calculate. Our first step will be to calculate the average period. Under this method, the step 1 is calculation of fixed period. So, how to calculate the fixed period under this method? How to calculate the average period? Calculation of average period. Here, the situation is when fixed amounts are withdrawn at a fixed interval, means the partner may have withdrawn the money on the first of every month, or when the partner might have withdrawn the money in the middle of the month, or if the partner have withdrawn the money at the end of every month. If the partner have withdrawn in the middle of every month. In the middle of every month, the average period will be total period in months divided by 2. So there will be 12 months divided by 2. So the average period will be 6 months. And in the last case, that is in the third, that is if the drawings are taken in the at the end of every month. If the drawings are taken in the end of at the end of every month, the average period will be total period in months minus 1 divided by 2. So total number of months will be 12 minus 1 divided by 2. It is 5.5 months. Okay. So if the drawings are taken on regular basis, and that too if the drawings are taken on first of every month, the average period will be total period in months plus 1 divided by 2. So it will be ultimately 6.5 months. Then if the drawings are taken in the middle of every month, the average period will be total period in months divided by 2. So that will be 6 months. Then if the drawings are taken at the end of every month, the average period will be total period in months minus 1 divided by 2, that is 5.5 months. So this is how you have to calculate the average period if the drawings are taken every month. Sometimes some of the partners take the drawings on regular basis only, but quarterly they will take the drawings. At that time, what will be the average period? So these are the three cases if the partners are taking the drawings every month. If the drawings are taken quarterly. Quarterly means dividing the particular period in 4 parts. So when you divide the year in 4 parts, each quarter will be of 3 months. So if the accounting year starts from April to March, so as you can see here, the first quarter will be April to June. Then second quarter will be July to September. Then the third quarter will be October to December. And the fourth quarter will be from January to March. Here also, if the partner is taking the drawings quarterly, he may take it in the beginning of the quarter, or he may take it in the end of the quarter, or he may take it in the middle of the quarter. So if the partner takes the drawings in the beginning of the every quarter, then the average period will be drawings taken in the beginning of every quarter. In that case, the average period will be 7.5 months. Then, if the drawings are taken in the or at the end of every quarter, then average period will be equal to 4.5 months. 4.5 months. Then, if the partner takes the drawings in the middle of every quarter, then the average period will be equal to 6 months. So that is the logic behind calculating this average period that we will understand in the next method. So for the time being, you have to understand that under the average period method, if the drawings are taken in the beginning of every quarter, the average period will be 7.5 months, and if the drawings are taken at the end of every quarter, the average period will be 4.5 months. Then the drawings taken in the middle of the every quarter, the average period will be 6 months. So this is the first step under the shortcut method or average period method. That is, first you have to calculate the average period. Then we have to calculate the total drawings. How much total drawings has been taken by the partner throughout that year. So total drawings or calculation of the total drawings is step 2. So total drawings. So total drawings will be drawing or amount of drawing at each time, amount of drawing each time into number of times. That is, for example, think that the partner has withdrawn rupees 1000 every month. So if he has withdrawn the money every month, that means he is withdrawing 12 times in a year. So the amount of drawing will be 1000 into number of times will be 12. So the total drawing of the partner comes to rupees 12,000. Then, if the partner is taking the drawings quarterly, and if the partner takes the drawings quarterly, it means that he will be taking the drawings 4 times in a year. So in case if he has withdrawn 1000 rupees per time, or every time if he has withdrawn rupees 1000, and quarterly if he has withdrawn, it means he has withdrawn 4 times. So the total drawings comes to rupees 8000. So this is how we have to calculate the total drawings. After that, the last step or step 3 will be the calculation of interest on drawings. Under shortcut method, the interest on drawing, step 3 is calculation of interest on drawings. So under this method, the formula to calculate the interest on drawings quarter. So at the beginning of every quarter, Murthy is drawing an amount of rupees 4,000. Then calculate the interest on drawings at 9% per annum for the year ending 31st March 2017. Here three things are basic, or three things we have to give the importance. That is, Murthy's amount of drawing every time is rupees 4,000. Murthy is taking the drawing of rupees 4,000 every time. That too, he has withdrawn it quarterly. Quarterly means in a year there will be 4 quarters. That means he has withdrawn the amount 4 times. 4 times he has withdrawn the amount. Then the rate of interest is 9%. Rate of interest is 9%. And one more important thing is given here, that the accounting year end is 31st March 2017. Okay, so these are the important things. So under the here, since the partner has taken the drawings of fixed amount and at the fixed interval, we have to apply the shortcut method. So under this method, as I have told you, first you have to calculate, or the first step is to calculate the average period. And the average period, if the drawings are taken quarterly, and that too if the drawings are taken at the beginning of every month. Step 1, calculation of average period. Since the partner has withdrawn the amount quarterly and at the beginning of every quarter, as I have told you, the average period will be 7.5 months. So average period is 7.5 months. Then step 2 will be calculation of total drawings. Calculation of total drawings. Here we are clearly given that the partner has taken the drawings quarterly and every time he has withdrawn the amount of rupees 4,000. That means total drawings will be equal to 4,000, that is amount withdrawn every time, into number of times, that is 4 times. It comes to rupees 16,000. So first step we have completed, second step is also completed. Now the third step, step 3, that is calculation of interest on drawings. And I have told you that under this method, the formula to calculate the interest on drawings is equal to total drawings into rate of interest into average period into 1/12. So just substitute the values. How much is the total drawings? 16,000. Total drawings in that particular year. Into what is the rate of interest given? 9%. Into average period in case of quarterly withdrawal, 7.5 months, into 1/12.